I would like to ask you one last question here. If you had to pick, die in exactly 10 minutes from now, or live till the end of time, forever. We'll start with you, Mr. Syrios.
With me, sir. All right. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir. So, I would die in the, in the next 10 minutes or 30 minutes.
Interesting. You don't want to live till the end of time. Why?
The reason to this is because, first of all, you mentioned about, the 50 years of torture. And I don't want that. Simple as that. I'm an honest man. I don't want that. So, I would rather die in 10 minutes, 30 minutes if I'm going to have to take that, Second of all, imagine all the suffering and losses you are going to experience from living that long. Do you want to see your loved one dying right in front of you? I don't want that.
Granted. Go ahead, Mr. Regis.
Axel Syrios just spoke in the tense as if he has already lost the battle. He said he would not like to do the 50 years of sentencing that would be coming towards him. I believe he has already admitted defeat.
That is true. It does seem...
Objection.
Go ahead, Mr. Syrios.
I'm just a humble man. I never think I'm winning, I just always have to think.
Your Honor, he doesn't think at all.
I would like to hear your thoughts on the question posed. Would you rather die in exactly 10 minutes from now or live to the end of time?
May I ask one question, Your Honor?
Granted. Go ahead.
Will I be able to die any time if I live forever?
No, forever.
Even when the sun explodes in 8 billion years?
Bailiff Vesper, what do you think is an appropriate time limit? Forever? Thoughts on the situation presented?
Judge, I would say forever. Yes.
I think
you'll be floating in space, unable to breathe, and you're just out there, and you can't die.
Might I argue that if you live forever, correct? Then you have the opportunity to climb up in the ranks. First, you might be just a lowly, you might be just a lowly, regular old Joe, right? However, through time, through hundreds, thousands of years, you have the knowledge, you have the experience to climb your way up in society, slowly but surely. First, president of Elysium. Second, ruler of the entire world. Third, ruler of the entire galaxy. And eventually, you will ascend to godhood. And when you're in godhood, you have everything.
Can you explain it in simpler words for me, sir? There's 9,500 people watching right now. Why can't you explain it in much simpler terms? Why do you gotta be like the god, this, that, the whatever, this, that? God damn it.
May I simplify this?
That is not acting.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Regis.
Axel, my dear boy Axel. Slowly over time, you become bigger and bigger and bigger until you're as big as nobody can touch you, including the laws of the universe. So, including the laws of this courtroom.
Objection.
Granted, Mr. Syrios.
So that means that this man, by saying he wants to live forever, he wants to become bigger than any. He's a greedy little piece of shit. Once again, I'm telling you, sir.
Your Honor,
he's trying to take.
That's fair.
He's trying to take over everything in this world, and I think that's a bad thing. Simple as that.
I don't think anybody wants to live forever in a little dirt hut on the side of the road. No. They want power. They want money. They want influence.
You ungrateful little piece of.
They want game permissions. Imagine. 20 years in the future, Hololive Productions cannot get game permissions for this one game. Who do you ask? The person who owns it. And who would that be during that time? That'll be me. That'll be me.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
Oh. Your Honor, if you want game permissions, I will give it to you.
Is that something you're confident? Go ahead, Mr.
Objection!
Syrios. Go ahead.
Can you get me the Square Enix game perm then? That's what I'm waiting for.
I'd like Factorio. Could you give me Factorio permissions?
Ask me 20 years.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court.